So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. The opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here we are. We've reached the semi-finals.
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure, and given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Scamacca spread out to the left. Di Marco. Now that's a fine challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Konate. Kunde. And it's Rabiot. And here's Elise. Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Keane. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Now, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cristante getting this one clear. Now it's Keane. Scamacca. Cristante. And there's green grass ahead of him. Scamacca. He has found the way through. That's going to go a long way. Elise. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Elise, applies the finish! Oh, nearly. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And it's Cambiasso. Saliba. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe! Cristante shifted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. Barella. That's really well manoeuvred. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Scamacca really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Buongiorno. And it's played forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Keane providing an outlet on that flank. Keane, up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
it's Barcola. Barcola, oh, good spread. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And that's a throw. Tramini.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And here's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Olise, and here's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. And it's Hernandez. Scamacca. Well, they could break here. He's found a way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Olise! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and
Here's a shot! He's got away with one there.
and this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Cherki. Koundé. Olise. In with the challenge. Italy keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Cambiasso. Barella. It's gone for a throw-in. Tonali played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Barella. Now it's Tonali. Now it's Barella. It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Barella wins the duel this time. Bongiorno getting this one clear. Barella. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rabiot. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Cristante. Do have a chance to counter here. A heavy challenge. Rabiot. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Koundé's cross. Meret drops his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Italy do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Played towards the other side. Cambiasso forwards and with intent.
Scamacca really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Plays it out wide. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Konate, Rabiot. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Koundé, Konate, aim forwards. Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Koundé, there's the header! Who will be livid with himself? It's Cambiasso. Scamacca. Scamacca! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Scamacca brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Saliba, gently done. Hernandez, Barcola, Cristante, lobbed in behind. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez, Saliba, forwards and with intent. And the counter is on.
Cherky, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rabiot. And he's there to clear it. Barcola. Cherky. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni moved on forwards.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Barcola. Barcola. Aim forwards. Cristante. This interception, his positioning was spot on. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Elise, who has found support out wide. Here's a corner, good chance. Cristante with the clearance. And it's played forward. And here's Keane. And it's DiMarco. Out to the left it goes. DiMarco. Italy claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rabiot. Hernandez. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Konate. Konate chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez shifted upfield. Cherki. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Barella, and he goes cross-field. DiMarco on a charge down the left. And they can counter here. Rabiot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Turnament. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Chance here to counter. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Barcola. Can he finish? Rabiot. Can he find the finish? Has another go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Koundé. Rabiot. Rabiot. And that has been cleared. Deftly away. Elise. Elise. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Shoots! Turnament stood his ground strongly. Chance to shoot! Just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Lisa clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Half-time in the semi-final. it hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Saliba forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. DiMarco. That's really well manoeuvred. Buongiorno was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. And it's Koundé. Rabiot. Hernandez. He's got space in the area! Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. Barcola. Hernandez. Oh, what a ball! Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cherki. Saliba. Hernandez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Hernandez. Showing good feet. Now it's Barcola. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Barcola. Cherki. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barella. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rabiot. Dinks one through. Big chance! Good effort first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Throw it. And they've got Reid. Out for a throw. Chouameni, gently done. Cristante. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Koundé attempts a clearance. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And the ball is out of play. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's searching through. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. And that'll be a goal kick. Cristante. And it's played forward. Cleared without complication. Cherki. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Barcola. Over to the left. Keane, now he's off and running. Scamacca. Politano. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Scamacca chasing after it. And Keane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Bastoni shifted upfield. Keane finds himself offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Konate aimed forwards. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. Politano. Barella played into space. Politano. Barella. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Cherki. And it's hoisted clear. Can he deliver? And the ball's come loose here. That's a throw. France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Italy have reclaimed it. Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Konate, gently done. DiMarco. Cristante, forwards and with intent. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe, out to the right. Rabiot. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Politano shifted upfield. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Rabiot looks to the other side. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Barcola. Cherki. Chance for a shot! There's a goal!
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Konate, and it's Cristante. He's got away, and here's Scamacca.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Saliba cuts it out. Oh, well measured. Scamacca! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Italy, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Driven forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Cristante aimed forwards. Mignon sends that a long way. Bastoni. Cristante. And here's Keane. Keane played out to the left flank. That looks a good cross. Buongiorno does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Chance! Harmlessly behind. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Up towards the front line. That has been cut short. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Doué forwards and with intent. Thuram's cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cherki. Thuram. Out towards the flank. And it's corner. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, some tackle that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's a mighty effort! And that could have brought them level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And he's there to clear it. Looking to break at pace.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
Could be danger here. Retegui spread out to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
DiMarco, and it's played in here. And he's there to get it away.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now who's going to be first to this?
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Defending was strong and firm. That's good running with the ball. And here's Mbappe, and it's Doué. And here's Thuram. Doué. Out to the left it goes.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thuram. The finishing line very much in sight now. They have 1 foot in the final.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Raspadori. Politano. Hernandez clears it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just the goal kick and the shot! Moved on forwards. Saliba.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tonali gets across to intercept that. Cleared away. This could be their final throw of the dice. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's there! 10 minutes, and we're all square again. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Rabiot. Hernandez. He's looking to win it for them. Hernandez charging forward down that flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That is a little undercooked.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. And he's on his way! Fratesi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's having a go. DiMarco with the short one. Barella. And that's aimed into the middle. Gusto attempts a clearance. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Up he goes! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking them up. I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has 2. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bastoni gently done. And here's Fratesi. Saliba cuts out the pass.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Fratesi. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Cherki. France to make one last surge forward. Barella can get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Politano. Barella. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. clear. And that may well be that. That is that. Italy have booked their place in the final. A grand occasion which they must feel so good about. And they are absolutely entitled to feel that way. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit, with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to inform you that CCTV is in operation for your safety.
Well, this is not the match that anyone wants to be playing, but these two teams could do with a pick-me-up after the crushing disappointment of the semi-finals. It may be the undercard, but it is still a chance to show the world what they can do, and an opportunity for one team at least to restore some confidence. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, the third-place playoff always a tough ask for the players, Jim, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no getting over the disappointment of losing the semi, Peter, but I'm sure the players will be professional about it. After all, you have the chance to go out on a high, and that makes a massive difference.
That gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Tapsoba, nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great defending, strong and determined. Traore, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Elise. Chouameni, Rabiot, Elise, Dembele, and a chance! Deftly away. Hernandez. Could move up a gear here. Traore. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Looking to break at pace. Shot a goal! Ouattara. Cross goes in there. Bullish header! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Ouattara. Oh, sweet feet. Elise. And it's Dembele.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Hernandez. Upamecano. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Turnament. Do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ouattara, up he goes! Rabiot carries the ball down the right. Mbappe. It's Dembele. Tapsoba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Traore. Now who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's takes a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball is loose and the applies. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Mbappe. Traore. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. Strong running down that left flank. Cherki. Traore. Out to the right. Nice control. And that's a good intervention. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Koundé. Dembele. It's out for a goal kick. Cherki. Mbappe. He's in a good position. Chance for a shot!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And now the breakaway. Just the keeper to beat! Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cherki. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's away. And the finish! Saliba, Cherki, that's really well manoeuvred. Cherki, forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Elise. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Now here's the delivery. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Watara. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki. Aim forwards. He's in space and looking for options. Moved on forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Traore. Oh, good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. Ouattara. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's good play. Time to deliver. Shapes to shoot! And again! It's a loose ball. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Rabiot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Can he deliver? Oh, what a climb! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out to the right. So who's he picking out? Gets his head on it! Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Cherki. Olise. Traore. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. And here's Dembele! Oh, that's another chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Olise clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Olise goes short. Played into the middle. And they've got rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Cherki. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Dembele! He's kept it out just. Header, and he's following up, and he hits the net. They're back within reach. Rabiot, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Tapsoba, that's been drilled forward. Rabiot has found the net here, of course. And it's Rabiot. Tchouameni. Cherki. Tchouameni. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, this looks sharp.
Upamecano, Chouameni, Saliba.
Saliba forwards and with intent. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Hernandez pulls it back, and the ball's come loose here. Ouattara proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cherki. Spread out to the left. Elise. Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's shooting! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Ouattara with the short one. Can he deliver? The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Upamecano, Cherki,
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tapsoba has a look and plays it forward. France seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre. Takes the shots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's found a way through. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's played forward. And it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Dembele! Goal! This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ouattara. Time to deliver. Ouattara chooses to go back. Can he find the finish? It's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. Mignon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Mbappe. He's got... There's the shot! He scores! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Real chance! He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. And the counter is on. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front.
Burkina Faso, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. It's anyone's ball now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Olise, great defending, strong and determined. Tapsoba goes forward. Rabiot. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Ouattara. He's got away. Big chance! It's in! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Olise. Rabiot. And the shot. He's had a shot! It's in! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Rabiot, that's a good intervention. That was what he had. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Turnament wins the duel this time. Well, they can break here. Out to the right. Rabiot. That has found him in acres of space. That's overhit. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Koundé looking to hit the byline here. There are a few waiting for it.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Olise. That's tidy. It's a threatening ball. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager...
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tapsoba. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Burkina Faso clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Dembele. Wins the duel this time. And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He is through here. It's Dembele!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Quality ball. Mignon getting this one clear. Trameni, gently done. Elise. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time. He goes for goal! Jackie, decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Elise, great defending, strong and determined.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Cross needs to climbs up big. Oh, taken with style, and they've got their lead back. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance here to counter. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! Will he see?
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
I think we're just about done here. They are right into last chance territory.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Now this could be a chance, surely!
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And that was very necessary. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Moved on forwards. Chouameni. Cherki. Hernandez. Well, this is surely their last chance. It's a goal kick. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Traore, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! He scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
How many? Just how many? Two up, and that is that. And it's always a big ask, this, of two teams that suffered such great disappointment in the semi-final, but they lifted themselves terrifically well, and theirs is the bronze medal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I had a feeling this could happen, Peter, after seeing the first few minutes of the game. They just looked fresher, more intent, more committed in key areas, and that was more than enough to make up the difference in quality.
So two teams setting out to clear the last hurdle before the final, and a couple of hours from now they will know their fate. To the victors, a date with history. For the vanquished, a third-place playoff that will offer little consolation. It really is now or never. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico, this gargantuan amphitheatre. There's the shot! That was very necessary.
DiMarco. DiMarco.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Barella. Applies the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction.
Grabio. Chouameni. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. Can he deliver? Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Keane.
DiMarco.
Played towards the other side. Cambiasso. Barella. Purring through the gears. Tries a shot! Goal! Italy! And Italy score first. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Italy, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Saliba. Hernandez. Cherki. Konate chooses to go cross-field. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Keane. DiMarco. Rabiot, and now the breakaway. Barcola. Cherki, and it's Koundé. And here's Barcola. Oh, this is a shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! France are back on level terms.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Out to the right. Cambiasso. There are a few waiting for it. Decent chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Saliba, and the keeper's got it again. Konate. Olise, now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponent.
And he has been fouled there. And he thumps it clear. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Italy go into the lead. Konate. Rabiot. Looks to the other side. Hernandez. And here's Barcola. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Barcola has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Keane. Could move up a gear here. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. Looking for a decent ball in. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Cristante. And there's the shot! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He gave it plenty and some, trashed it in.
And that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barcola takes a shot.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
DiMarco forwards and with intent. And here's Keane. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Keane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Turnament. Tonali. And here's Scamacca. And the shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Koundé, gently done. That is good strength. Played in with purpose. Buongiorno shifted upfield. Deftly away. Turnament. That's really well manoeuvred. Scamacca.
Saliba, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got to be in here. He's having a shot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Olise plays it short. Here's Bok. Chance to shoot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konate. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé delivers the ball. And he's got his range wrong there. Keane. DiMarco. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. Moved on forwards. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through, it's one-on-one. Goes for a shot. Yes, it's in. Mbappe, more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Barcola. Over to the left. Foot in. Scamacca. Cherki. Do have a chance to counter here. France have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's not going far. Very nicely done. Here's Barcola. Barcola! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Barella.
He's found a way through.
He's away. Koundé. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Turnament aimed forwards. Played out to the right. And it's Rabiot. Koundé. And here's Barcola. Italy looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Turnament. And here's Olise. Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
Cristante. Now it's Keane. That's tidy. Out towards the flank. Nice control. A chance to play it in. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Barcola ploughing through the middle, and the shot! There's a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. France get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Hit into them. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Italy, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Scamacca. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rabiot. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Saliba, Tramini, Tonali does well to get it back. Chance here to counter. He's had a shot! That carried quite a threat. Elise. Oh, can he get onto this? Scamacca. Now it's Barella. Wins the duel this time. Barcola. Koundé. Can he finish? Olise. And another try! Yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Cambiasso. Cambiasso has a look inside the box. He's having a shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Half-time in the semi-final. Italy are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
France get the second half started. Barcola. Cherki. Barcola. And here's Mbappe, showing good feet. Now it's Olise. Chance for a shot! Gets it away. DiMarco. Scamacca. Scamacca played out towards the right wing. This might spell danger. Scamacca! Goal! Italy! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Italy get themselves into the lead. Konate. Saliba. And he goes cross-field. Koundé looks to get on the end of this. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Barella. Barella. Cambiasso. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rabiot. Konate. And it's played forward. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Buongiorno, nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot aimed forwards. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Barella. Cambiasso. Out to the left it goes. He's got away. DiMarco. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Proves too strong. Koundé. Konate. Tchouameni. Rabiot. He's shifting through the gears here. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cristante. And here's Keane. Now it's Cristante. Oh, that's nice. That's and he shoots!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Rabiot. Konate.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Keane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking to break at pace.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cherky. Barcola. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for goal! Cambiasso, who does have an assist to his name. Scamacca is onto it in a flash. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Moved on forwards. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. That's good play. And here's Barcola. Goes for the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. It's been taken short. Barcola. Oh, there's the shot! Yes!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority in this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Barella. Scamacca. And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcola. Barcola. Good purposeful running this. Hernandez. Barella. Forwards and with intent. Barella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Big chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Mbappe. And the break is on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but well back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. He has found the way through. He's one-on-one! So much time, shapes to shoot! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Barella. Real chance! That's got him rattled. Rabiot. That'll be a throw. Italy have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Substitution for Italy. Number 24. Coming on the field is
Scamacca. Scamacca! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Scamacca brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Here's a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Lovely bit of skill. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lofted upfield. Konate, gently done. Good chance here! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Elise goes short. And it's Turnament. Now this could take the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Scamacca, now he's off and running.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hernandez. Tchouameni shifted upfield. Now it's Barcola. He is through here. Barcola.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rabiot. And claimed it back swiftly. And the counter is on. He's in, chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, Lisa really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
It's up big! On the and again! And that has been clubbed away.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
And Kane! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
And a chance! That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Koundé's cross. It's a mighty effort! And that's a real chance missed. Elise. That's a good ball. Great chance! It's there!
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
He's got form. That is remarkable. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Aim forwards. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. And that's been won straight back. Doué. Doué. So who's he picking out? Doué. And it's Doué. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot a goal! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
How many? Just how many? France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Konate. Played towards the other side. Hernandez chasing after it. Rabiot succumbs to the pressure. Can he spark a counter here? The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe! Olise! Keeper's got his work done. Keeper beats it away. Chance, surely! And that is great goalkeeping. It's Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Oh, they could break here. And here's Keane. And he's big chance. Must be. Takes a shot. It's in. Within touch. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Italy give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gusto looks to get on the end of this. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Gusto. It's a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitutions taking place.
Scamacca. Politano. He's in here! Barella. And it's played forward. Italy are out. Not much is worse than losing in the semi-final. The big day stolen away and replaced by thoughts of what might have been. It has been a fine run, but it ends in tears. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, this is so tough to have to handle because they poured their heart and soul into getting this far, only to succumb. Semi-finals can be so cruel, and I think this has been a standout example.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from parking outside the stadium. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, it all began a little over 2 years ago when this all started with more than 200 nations staking their claim to be top of the world. Well, 32 made it to the finals here, and after a tournament spanning the better part of a month, featuring endless football on almost every day, it is a straight fight now for the title of the world's best. It has been a great festival of friendship, of sportsmanship so far, and one that we hope which will end with a flourish. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. So, Jim, time to shake the nerves from the limbs and focus on the game ahead.
Well, Peter, they really have given it their all to get here, and I think both sides will be in good spirits. This is their occasion, so just go out there, be brave, be daring, and try to bring it home.
So what are we to expect in this final?
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Pavlovic. Wirtz. That's good play. And it's Pavlovic. Wirtz proves too strong. Olise. And they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Havertz. Goes for the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Cherki. Hernandez. Saliba. Rabiot. Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Olise. Cherki. Cherki! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Dembele, and that's aimed into the middle. Musiala. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Saliba. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running through. Olise! Vitz. Musiala. Good play on the left-hand side here. Musiala. Can he deliver? Koundé gets in to thwart him. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez. Saliba. Olise. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Koundé's cross. Climbs up big! It's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Dembele! It's Dembele!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vitz. Vitz. And that's a good intervention. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Vert really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Vitz. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of...
And there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Havertz usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Musiala. Wirtz. Wirtz takes a look up. He has found a way through. Played into the middle. That's Dembele. And it's Musiala. Wirtz tries a cross. Shapes to shoot! There's a goal!
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Germany grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rabiot chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Havertz. And he welcomes Dembele! And the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Musiala. Musiala! And that certainly packed a punch.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Could move up a gear here. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, that's not... Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Olise. Now that's a fine challenge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Wirtz. Time to deliver. Wirtz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cherki. Havertz are looking to break at pace. Stiller. Now it's Havertz. And it's Sané. And he's managed to get free. Out to the right. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Sané. Very nicely done. Does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Cherki. Olise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Olise. Pavlovic. Wirtz. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Havertz. Now it's Musiala. Musiala had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Aim forwards. Gets the shot away! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Plenty waiting in the middle. Wirtz. He's in 8 and the shot! To within 1. Interesting.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Cherky. And that's a good ball. It's a loose ball. Vitz. And now the breakaway. Germany going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Koundé picks it up now. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Havertz. Stiller, oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich. And the ball is out of play. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. So, what can they make of this? Vitz. Germany are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Musiala, Havertz, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stiller, and it's Kimmich. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And France can counter now. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Sane carries the ball down the right. He's got away. Sane. And Sane! Contest. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Havertz. Now it's Wirtz. Havertz. Do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Moved on forwards. And it's Stiller. Musiala. Might be danger. Havertz!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Will we see? Rudiger. We are into stoppage time. Driving on, a real charge here. There are a few waiting for it. Saliba. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Half time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Oh, first half that expectations are made of, and the final that is ebbing and flowing with two teams that are willing to throw everything they've got at this. It's a treat for me.
And we're up and running. Cherki. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Rabiot. Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. And Sané! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
And they've got rid. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kimmich clears it away. Goes in there. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Germany, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Now it's Havertz. Over to the left. So who's he picking out? Vince plays. Up he goes! Definitely away. Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's had a shot! On the post, and again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich plays it short. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Sané. Kimmich goes short. Tries the cut back. Rabiot. Koundé. Elise. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Havertz. Vitz. Now it's Havertz. Vitz. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Musiala. Musiala! Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. And the counter is on. He is through here. And it's Musiala. Havertz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter too.
Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cherki. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Son and Sonny! Rabiot aimed forwards. And it's Musiala. Koundé. Olise. He's gone for goal! Just a fraction high.
Olise, well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
Havertz. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Olise. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And here's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Havertz. He's shifting through the gears here. Havertz. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Olise. And it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Olise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Vitz. He has found a way through. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
it's Dembele. Cherki. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's come loose. That's a date. There's the shot! Yes, it's in!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
A chance to play it in.
France look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Pavlovic wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Musiala, Havertz. Musiala, Turnament producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Havertz.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Mbappe. Olise with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Upamecano. Koundé. Great run on the overlap here. Koundé. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Rabiot. Here it is, crossed in. And a chance! Goal! France! So there's the hat-trick. Feel the ecstasy. Heads in their hands. They cannot comprehend what's hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Time for a change in personnel. France take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Havertz! In for the pieces! They've got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible! Mignon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
This has become one superb game of football.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Schlotterbeck, oh, it's played into the area. Stiller, here's a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Chance here to counter. Goes for goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rabiot. Over to the left. Stiller. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Olise! Cherki. Oh, should have put that away. Upamecano. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Wirtz. He's found a way through. Wirtz! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he shoot? And he's heaved it away. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. Hernandez. He is through here. Shot a goal! Caught offside that time.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
France making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Schlotterbeck forwards and with intent. It's a mighty effort! And that's a real chance missed. It's Dembele. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Upamecano, gently done. Olise.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in a good position here. Dembele finds himself offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
France to make one last surge forward. Takes the shot!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. That's a good ball. Doué! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, What a giant step this is to securing the title, as good as it gets. This is looking superb.
It's Dembele! Rudiger gets good distance on it. Lovely feet. Doué. Kimmich shifted upfield.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Looking for a decent ball in. Mbappe. Mbappe! The final whistle and the end. It was good while it lasted, but it all came crashing down at the last. Well, these are the moments seared forever painfully on the memory of fans and players. After a campaign of so many highs and lows, the glory has got away.
Yeah, Peter, I've been in this position, and it's a horrible part of the game to get so close to a trophy and have it snatched away. I can tell you the disappointment will ease, but the memory has to drive you on even stronger.